Are the judges ready? Drum majors Brian Zhang, Shelby Jerkin, Dominic Bell, and Sarah Nielsen. Is your band ready? AZNBA is proud to present the Catalina Foothills High School Marching Band.
Doing anything with a group of people and striving to do it well and understanding the responsibilities that you have as a member of that type of ensemble, whether it's a band or an orchestra or a choir, that's what is transformational for you, and learning to literally put your best foot forward and make it better for others while you're making it better for yourself.
And right now, I'm having to deal with people who can't stand up. Would you like me to just work on behavior, or would you like to show to get better? Then you need to do your job.
This year, Miss Shane's yelled at me a lot more, but I thought it would be scary when she yelled at me, but after every rehearsal, she tells me it's not because she's mad at me, it's just because that's how she explains things. I'm like, it's a little less scary now.
A point of honor with me is that I can always keep up with the high school students. They usually wear down before I do. And if I say, get moving, or I'm gonna chase you around the field, I mostly still can do that. When I first came to the district in 1983, there were 2 elementary schools and a junior high in the district. By 1992, we had our first freshman class, and we were on the campus of Esperero Canyon Middle School, and we had 17 students in our first group. Some of those kids, and one's right in the classes after them, their children are in the program here now. We have 3 things that we call non-negotiable. We say that we'll work respectfully, we'll work positively, and we'll work efficiently. So for instance, we always have a plan for the week, for the month, for the season, for the year. We always say, rain or shine, it's till 9. So if we get rained out like we do in marching season, we don't stay out there if there's lightning. We do come in, but we continue working because there's both music and visual goals we can work on.
Has marching band changed your life?
Yeah, I think so. There's been a ton of cool experiences I've been able to have. It's just a group of people who all have the same goal and are willing to work hard to make that goal happen. And it's a really positive community. We've built a culture that's lasted for decades, that it's just a positive space for people.
The thing that keeps me involved and drives me to continue working is the students. They are very motivational. I learn things from them. I taught junior high and middle school for 10 years, and I loved them. They had a lot of energy. What's really gratifying about high school is they still have that same amount of energy. It's just organized a little differently. But it's really fun over 4 years to watch them become adults and develop their decision-making process and their maturity. And oftentimes when I'm working outside the school or I'm volunteering and we're looking for a staff, I think back about my students and I think, oh wow, that person could do this job, because you see the skills they develop through this.
All right, inner circle, you're gonna do the same thing. It's just up, up, breathe, breathe, play. Can we do that? With that.
I am a Foothills alumni, graduated in 21, and I am a brass and marching instructor here.
All right, everyone, all together.
I think it's very important that I came back to the band and gave back something that gave so much to me. When I first started in the band, I was really intimidated because I played oboe, and I didn't really have an instrument for marching band, but I switched to mellophone and I learned a brand new instrument, and the biggest takeaway from that was that it was just so welcoming, and I felt like everyone everyone wanted to get better and everyone wanted to see me get better at my instrument. Because you're playing moving lines, because of the range of the instrument you guys are playing, the line will stick out. You have to support it, but you can't overpower all the sound with what you guys are doing, okay?
The seniors that I saw graduate were pretty good section leaders, and I wanted to fill that role, so I just stepped up to it and tried out and made it. I think being a section leader is kind of like being like a parent, sort of, and it's kind of a cool thing to see, like all of your friends and stuff like supporting you and being part of one huge project. I treat it as like a second family. It's definitely a huge part of my life. It's really fun to see like the band go to unexpected places. Now I'm pretty sure I'm going to minor in music too in college, along with my engineering major.
Throughout the season, the goal is always what can we improve upon this week and how much better can we get this week. So we've gotten some really good feedback from judges the last few weeks of our competitions on just how we can refine the show that much more.
U of A Band Day is one of the band festivals that we participate in during the year. It's the biggest band festival that we participate in. It's held at the University of Arizona. This year there are 47 bands.
I'm really excited. This show is really fun to like both march and play through. I think we have a really good chance of like performing really high this year.
It's always fun to go into Arizona Stadium for Band Day, and as the band comes on the field, the drumline captain clicks. And the echo you get throughout the stadium is always very inspiring, and looking at the audience. And I think we've learned to enjoy the moment and not be as nervous about it anymore. The most gratifying thing isn't when they announce you've won first place or you've won a superior, you've won an excellent. Those usually kind of feel relief, you know, because you know that motivates the kids.
First place scorer with a total of 86.413 is Catalina Foothills High
School. There are times, like at band camp, when you see how hard they're working or you see them enjoying an activity with other kids, that you really are the proudest of what they're doing. It's exciting and fun to be in those places where we performed, and the music itself is very gratifying, but the experience with them is really what keeps me moving forward.
Hi, I'm Tom McNamara, host of Arizona Illustrated. Thank you for watching this Arizona Illustrated story here on YouTube. And if you like that one, well, here's another story we think you'll like.